everyone at home, how you doing? Miss Morrison here. I thought that I would maybe have a wee go at using Minecraft to do some maths with you today, teach you a little bit of maths. Now, this is really probably for primary 4, 5, 6, 7, but if you're a bit younger and you think, oh no, I could do that, have a shot. No one's marking you, okay? For just now, anyway, alright? But I'm hoping, even if you don't have Minecraft and you can't have a go at doing it afterwards, that's okay. You can still watch this video and hopefully learn what it is that I'm trying to teach you about in maths, okay? So Minecraft is a really good thing, a really good way of being able to show you this particular type of maths that I'm going to do, because it's made up of blocks. So just like at school when we use our squared paper, Minecraft made up of blocks makes things a wee bit easier for us, okay? Now, I am in no way whatsoever an expert at playing Minecraft. In fact, this is probably my 5th take at starting this because something's went wrong when I've been trying to video it for you. Okay, but hopefully as I go on, I'll learn more and I'll still be able to teach you what it is you need to know using it, okay? So let's get going at this now, will we? So I am using Minecraft Java Edition on a PC. If you have Minecraft, you might have it on a mobile, tablet, Xbox, PlayStation, and I know they all work slightly differently sometimes, okay, but this is just the version I'm using. So let's get going, let's get us started. So I'm doing a single player, I'm going to create a new world, okay, in my world, and our learning intention for this Minecraft maths is what is called perimeter. Now, perimeter is all to do with shape and measure, okay? And I'll tell you a wee bit more about it in a minute once we've got ourselves set up. Alright, so my game mode, I am putting it as creative, so obviously I can make stuff to show you, okay? I'm going to go to my more world options and I'm going to select it as being super flat. I don't want anything in the way just now, okay? I'm going to keep it that I've got some general structures on. Now I'm going to have to go and hunt for those, but it's really good because what Minecraft does by giving me those is means I don't need to build them for you, which would probably take me a wee while, to be honest with you, okay? So going to keep it all as that just now. That's us done. So perimeter creative, let's create the new world and let it load up, okay? So as I say, perimeter is all about shape and measure. Now, it's all about measuring the outside of a shape, all right? And let's have a wee look just now. I'm going to jump up in the air and have a wee look at my world and see what is there about my world. I'm really hoping I can find some structures and stuff about here that it's going to generate, Minecraft will generate for me in order for me to do my lesson kind of nearby it, okay? So here we are flying over. I'm just in easy. I've got some slimes kicking about there. I've got some pigs and whatever else, okay? And I'm really hoping, if there's no structures, I'll have a wee look about. If nothing comes up, I'm not going to stress myself over it. Okay, if you're doing this on your own in Minecraft, if you've got structures, that's brilliant, okay? But they're not really important for what we're about to do. Yeah, no, nothing's coming up for just now, but that's not really down to me, that's down to Minecraft and how it figures itself out. Okay, right, never mind. Here is a nice big flat area. Well, these slimes are in my way though, that's the only problem. Right, okay, I'm going to go back down to the ground for a wee minute. Okay, so perimeter. Perimeter is when we go around the outside of a shape and we measure it. Okay, so I'm going to get up I'm just going to use some blocks, I think, just now. To be able to show you what I mean, okay? Now, I'm going to do just a little bit of building. I'm going to stick some blocks down there, okay? I'm going to put my torches there just in case, because it might become nighttime. And if it does, it means that I can light it up for us and we'll be okay. Now, I'm also going to put, because I have the habit of hitting the wrong button sometimes, I am also going to put some green grass blocks down there so that if I hit the ground and make a hole, I can fill it back in again, okay? You might hear there's a plane going overhead just now. We've not heard any in ages, but of course the one time I go to video is the one time a plane goes over my head. So, here goes. Alright, so back to our nice empty area there. Okay, I'm just going to ignore these slimes that are jumping about the place. Hopefully they'll ignore me too. Perimeter. First thing we need to do is make a shape. Okay, so with my granite blocks here, okay, I am going to put some, I'm going to build a shape. I'm not going to go make it a big building or anything just now. I am just doing a very basic shape. Okay, so you can count along with me if you're maybe don't remember all your numbers. Some of you do, some of you don't. That's okay. So here we go. We've got 1, 2, I'll move over, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have just built a wall and I can see how many squares there are by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, right now, for our purposes, I have not created a shape that has a perimeter as such just now in the way that we want to know, okay? So I'm going to go around here and I'm going to build some more, okay? I'm going to keep it at 6. 1, 2, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll just do 5 this time, okay? And then I'm going to go around the other side. So I am basically making a rectangle here just now, okay? Okay, so remember when we're doing this that the corner we have to include at both sides, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, that's because I'm too close. There we go. Told you I'm not an expert. 6. Okay. And I am going to fill in the gaps here as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and if we include at the back there, we have got 5. Okay, so let's jump up in the air and have a wee look at our shape. So I have done a rectangle first of all, okay? And on the rectangle, now the thing about perimeter is all about when we go around the outside of the shape, okay? So here's me running around the outside. And now the outside of the shape has a length, okay? So I'm actually going to put in, to help us just now, at each side, because I don't have a whiteboard or a bit of paper beside me, I'm going to actually use a sign here just now. So let's get a sign up. Okay, let's use that. Oh, that's a nice bright one, a nice birch sign there. Let's use you, let's put you down there. Okay. So, I'm going to put a sign on and I told you it would happen, didn't I? I told you, I'm going to hit the wrong button. There we go, okay. I am going to put a sign down. Okay, now it's asking me to edit the sign. I'm not ready to edit the sign yet, okay? So I'm going to put that away. We are going to count along one side of the shape. Now this is only one part of what we need. We have 4 sides, so we need to find 4 measurements, okay? So in this case, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 there. Okay, so let's put my sign now. Just so that I don't forget, I'm going to put the number 6 there. Okay, done. Okay, I'm going to go around the other side and I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, so here, oh, don't put our sign yet. Don't put our sign yet. Let's destroy that out of the way. We're going to count this side, okay? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 blocks at this side, so now I can put my sign down and I'm going to, just to remind me, I'm going to put the number 5. Now, can you remember the properties of a rectangle? Okay, look at this slime in my way. What are you doing, slime? Out of there, get out of my way. Go on. That's you, bounce over. Right, what are the properties of a rectangle that you know? You know that a rectangle has 2 sides that are the same size and the other 2 are a different size. It's not like a square. A square, all the sides are the same length. In our case, it's a rectangle. 2 sides have the same length and the other 2 sides have the same length, okay? So, might sound, I already know this, miss, this is dead easy. Do you know what? For some of you, you'll already be like, I totally know what this means. Okay, so we have the number 6 at this side as well. Let's double check that I haven't forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is there. Okay, this slime is obviously going out of its way to annoy me. Go on, out the way you. Move it. Right. Let's have a count. So we knew at the other side over here that we had the number 5. Let's just double check. In a rectangle, it is in fact the number 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is. So just so that I don't forget what I have done, I'm going to place sign and... Okay, so to find the perimeter going around the outside of a shape, you need to find all the measurements that go around that shape. Okay, we have already found that. How do I know what the perimeter is? Okay, I'm going to do some more signs just now. So instead of saying perimeter, we're just going to put it as P. Okay, and we're going to put, so P equals, what is P? Perimeter. Okay. And I am going to make a little, as if I was writing on the board, I'm going to make a little sum here. Okay, I'm going to do some adding. So our first side, told you it would happen, there we did it again. Our first sign, our perimeter, what number was it again? Can you remember? One length was the number 6. There we go, the number 6. And we're going to add that on to something. So 6 add on. What was our next one? What was our next one? Okay, can you remember? The side of our length was the number 5. So we're doing 6, add on 5. Oh, it's not in a straight place. I'm going to do that again. Destroy you, come back, put it where I want it to. Let's get straightened up here so it looks good. Here we are. Okay, it was the number 5. Okay, so what have I done so far? The perimeter, P, that's this sign. 6, there's our 6 here. Da, 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 da. Where's this 5 come from? This 5 has come from around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And we need to continue because I've only done two sides of this shape so far. So what do I need to do? Okay. In fact, I'm just going to, we've got 6 plus 5. What I really should have done was put a plus sign in there. So I'm going to put another wee sign for a minute. There we go. 6 plus 5. Okay. And our other side, it was the number 6, wasn't it? The back side of it, okay. Okay, so let's do that. So I have got, I'm just going to rejigger this. 5 plus 6, oh, I'm going to destroy you, put you on straight again so it makes sense. Did it again, every time. This is because I am not an expert at doing Minecraft maths, okay. Here we go, back to our side. It was the number 6 we were putting on. Okay, so we've got one more measurement to get. I'm just going to fix this. Okay, so I'm kind of doing this as I go along, and that's okay. But what it does show you is that making your layout when you write stuff as clear as possible makes you understand stuff a whole lot more as well. Okay, so our first number, if you remember, had been 6. And I'm going to put my plus sign there. Okay. So far for my perimeter P, I have 6, add on 5, add on the other side of the rectangle. What does that mean? Where is that number 6, you see? That number 6 is there. Oh, the sun's going down. I told you I might need torches. And we have got one more to add there as well, which is the number 5. So we have 4 sides to this shape. So I have 4 numbers I am adding together, okay? So I've got 6, add 5, add 6. Okay, I'm going to straighten myself up. I need an add sign. Oops, that's not add. No, there we go. Oh, squint again. I don't want it squint. Yeah, I don't want it squint. Let's just do that again. Okay, it was an add sign. There we go. So add on, and our last number, because we've got 4 sides, so we should have 4 numbers. Okay, was the number 5. Okay, where's this number? See, squint again. Okay, where is this number 5? This number 5. I'll show you in a moment. Okay, we're going to put another sign that tells us equals. Okay, so equals. What does it equal? See, squint again. Now, I told you there's wee mistakes that I'm going to make, and that's okay. I'm quite sure you could be patient for a wee minute, just till Miss Morrison gets it right, basically. But do you know what? I'm going to keep trying, because that's all about learning. We make mistakes and we learn from them and we keep trying, don't we? Okay. I'm going to have to put some torches up in a minute because it's getting a bit dark. Okay, so we need an equal sign. Okay, so equals. There we go, and we are going to find our answer shortly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now for a wee break from it, and I'm going to put some torches about so we can see what we have done. Okay, so I'm going to put a torch there and one there just so we can see. I'm going to put some on my structure just so we can see. There we go, I think we can see plenty with that. Okay. So let's have a wee look at what we have done again. We have built a shape, in this case a rectangle. We have measured each side of the shape. Okay, this side of the shape had 6. This side of the shape had 5. We have put them together as an adding. Okay, so some of you, I'll show you in a moment. In fact, let's do this first. Some of you might need, maybe your maths isn't so good. I don't know what 6 add 5 add 6 add 5 is. When you write it down, I don't have a clue. That's all right. The great thing about using Minecraft, my goodness, look at this slime. Out the way, slime. Great thing about using Minecraft is that we have an actual physical way of being able to go around. So we are going to, first of all, this is our first way of finding the perimeter, okay? We are going to count every block. So this torch is our starting block, and we are going to go around the outside and count them all together. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, I need to count this one again because it's got 2 sides. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. So right now we think from walking around the outside that our P perimeter is 22. Okay, so I am going to put a sign here and I'm going to remind us. There we go, 22. So we think it's 22. Some of us might be able to look at the actual numbers and figure it out. So what is the best way to look at these numbers? I have got 6 add 5 add 6 add 5. Let's split that into smaller bits for just now, okay? So let's do our easy bit first. 5 add 5, okay? There's a number bond, hopefully we should all get. 5 add 5, there's the 5 we're using. There's the 5 we're using. 5 add 5 is 10. Let's hold that up here in our short-term memories for a wee minute, okay? Let's hold it there, 10. Hold it there. Then we need to look at our number that we've got left. We've got a 6 and we've got a 6, okay? 6 add 6. 6 add 6 is 12, okay? So 6 add 6 is 12. We were holding that number 10 up there for the 2 5s. 6 add 6 is 12. 12 add 10 is, did we get it right? 22. So what we say is, by going around the outside of this shape and counting the blocks, that the perimeter of this shape that I have built is 22. 22. We got it right, didn't we? Oh no, what's that over there? I'm going to stay out the way. I can't remember exactly what every... Oh no, I know that's an Enderman, isn't it? Oh no, I don't want you. Okay. So, you guys, I hope that is just a wee first step at understanding what perimeter is. Let's have a wee look. So, if we go up high here, perimeter is when we go around the outside of a shape and we measure it, okay? So, because I've done it in blocks, we've measured it in blocks. If you were using a ruler on a bit of paper, you would be doing it in what? Centimetres and millimetres. If it was a really big area like the playground that you were measuring the perimeter of, going around the outside of it, you might use a metre stick. Okay, or maybe even I've got, some people have seen it, I've got a great wee laser measurer that'll do it for you. Yeah, I know some of you'll love using that in the school with me. So that's us for today. Now, my challenge to you is, can you go away and decide, I am going to make a shape with a perimeter of a number. Okay, so give yourself the answer first. I am going to do a shape of a perimeter of 18. How can I make 18? Some of you need to be able to put it down and then figure it out. And that's okay. It's a really important bit of learning. Some of you might be able to use what number bonds. How can I split 18 into smaller chunks like number bonds? Just like we had the 6, had the 5, had the 6, had the 5. What numbers can I use? And then put them together to get that answer. So start with the answer. Build it. Problem solve. If it doesn't work, why not? Is there a difference if you get an odd number? Have a wee look at that. That's maybe something we'll come back to another time, okay? But my main thing that I hope that you have learned today in my very first Minecraft maths is, oh, see, this is where I have a problem. What, crashing to earth, is perimeter. Measuring around the outside of a shape. Okay? Now, really hope that you guys learned something from that today. I hope it's something that you can remember. I will revisit perimeter if I'm doing okay with this Minecraft maths at another time. But as long as you've got that basic idea that to find the perimeter of something, you go around the outside of a shape, you measure each side and you add them together and you have the perimeter. Okay? So, challenge yourselves. Maybe one day when we get back to school you'll be able to tell me, by the way, I had to go at that Minecraft maths, I totally understand, and I built a structure that had a perimeter of, however, maybe you do a perimeter of 100 blocks, maybe you do a perimeter of 1,000 blocks. I know that you could have a shot and you could figure that out, okay? So, stay home, stay safe. I hope that what I've said to you has made sense. And I'm doing this because it's nice for me to be able to say hello when I don't get to see you and I miss you all, okay? So, look out for another Minecraft maths, and I'll maybe have a go at something to do with either perimeter again, or I might jump over and have a wee look at some numbers, like multiplying, or I might have a wee look at area, okay, which is slightly different to perimeter, okay, but Minecraft is really good to show you that too, okay. Okay, everyone, so take care, have a wee challenge, have a wee go, stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, everyone.